My name is Nona Jones, and I play Dorothy. This is my first show, so there's not much to tell. This is it. I've always loved The Wiz, the movie. I've never seen the musical, but I love that, the movie. And so a friend of mine sent me a link to the audition information, and I thought, well, I've never auditioned for a play before, and I like to sing, so hey, why not? And that's what happened. It wasn't very thought out. I just figured it might be something kind of cool to do, and I've never done it before. I love the cast. The crew has been awesome. I think they have made it the most enjoyable thing. I have a very demanding job, and I have a 8-month-old, well, 9-month-old now son and husband, and so I have a very busy life. So when I get here, sometimes I'm really tired, and they just have so much energy and life, and they just make it a lot of fun. And I think we've had a lot of outtakes as we prepare for the play. So there's a lot of things in the back of my mind that have happened that just make me laugh throughout the time that we're doing the play. So it's great. I love the cast and crew. That's a good question. I love all the characters. They all just have like a purpose. I definitely like the witches. I think Ada Pearl is just hilarious. Eveline, I think what Kelly does with Eveline really makes her stand out. So I love that character. Glinda's really funny because she's just such a diva. So I love that too. Of course the lion, because he's just so funny. I don't think I could be a lion just because I'm a woman and that's a man's character, but he's a really funny character. So I don't know. I think that every character has a role, and I wouldn't mind playing any of them. Man, I mean, the whole trip is just really interesting because, you know, you're picking up all these friends, and one of the lines that I love is when Ada Pearl at the end, she's like, you know, did you go and join the circus, when she sees the 3 friends. And I think that kind of captures what the journey was. It really was a circus. It's like there's something exciting happening around every turn. So if I was going to Oz, I would just love the journey completely. Probably wouldn't like the sadness of not being home, but I just love the newness of it. I think the Wizard of Oz is so popular because it really causes you to be able to use your imagination. We live in a world that is very much so, you know, right brain. Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the logic. What's reality? You don't get a chance very often to really use that left brain and be creative and be imaginative. So I think that the Wizard of Oz helps people do that. They can envision themselves in this crazy world where, you know, these little people with these crazy outfits and this scarecrow and Tin Man and lion and witches, and, you know, just make people step outside of themselves and really think about what life would be like in a crazy new place. I would say do it. But if like you just don't have the time, be very careful because it is a lot of work. I have such a new level of respect, like I said, for thespians, because it's a lot of work. And so if you're not committed to it, if you don't want to be here, you know, 4 and 5 hours a night sometimes, probably isn't the thing to do. But if you want something that's going to just make you excited every day to get to the theater, it's going to make you feel like you're a part of something bigger than yourself, then absolutely do it. I've enjoyed my experience, and it's going to be the last one because frankly I'm having another child and so I just won't have the time. But if I did have the time, I certainly would do another play. This has been awesome. This has just been an amazing experience. I've learned so much from just everyone. There are people in this play who have been a part of many productions. There are some people in this play, this is their first time, you know, doing a production here at GCP, but everyone has been very educational. They've been very cordial, and I've just enjoyed my experience.